All right, let's dive deeper into the connection between Rumi from Hunter X and Nezuko from Demon Slayer. You've picked a fascinating pair, and I'll guide you through questions to help you uncover what might bring them together. Ready to reflect? Rumi is a leader carrying the weight of her past, full of determination to protect her team and fans, yet wrestling with inner demons. Nezuko, though a demon, holds on to her humanity, fiercely protecting her brother and loved ones despite her nature. What do you think Rumi would first notice about Nezuko, her quiet strength or her struggle to stay human? Imagine Rumi watching Nezuko fight, holding back her demonic power. Would Rumi ask her how she manages that darkness within, or would she suggest singing to express her emotions without words? Now consider another angle. Rumi is a stage star whose energy lights up crowds, but she knows what it's like to feel different. Nezuko, with her demonic nature, stands out too, yet her family accepts her as she is. Doesn't it seem like Rumi might see a reflection of her own struggle for acceptance in Nezuko? Maybe Rumi would try teaching Nezuko some Hunter X dance moves to help her let off steam. How would Nezuko react? Would she join the dance or just watch with those big eyes of hers? What if they teamed up in a battle, not against each other, but together against demons? Rumi with her calculated hunting skills and Nezuko with her raw demonic strength and resilience. Do you think they'd complement each other as a leader and a protector, or would their styles, one strategic, the other instinctual, create chaos? Picture them fighting side by side. What would Rumi say to Nezuko to inspire her before the battle? Now it's your turn. What do you think would make Rumi and Nezuko connect? Their shared struggles, their drive to protect those they love, or something else? Is there a deeper trait you see linking them? Share your thoughts, and I'll pose more questions to dig even further. Great, let's explore the connection between Mira from Hunter X and Inosuke from Demon Slayer. You've picked a fiery pair, and I'll guide you with questions to help you uncover what might spark a bond or chaos between them. Let's think this through together. Mira is bold, impulsive, and thrives on adrenaline, lighting up both the stage and the battlefield, though her fiery nature sometimes spirals out of control. Inosuke, with his boar mask and wild energy, charges into fights with reckless abandon, driven by a need to prove himself. Yet he's fiercely loyal beneath the bravado. What do you think Mira would first notice about Inosuke? His untamed fighting spirit, or the way he hides vulnerability behind his mask? Imagine Mira catching Inosuke mid-battle, slashing demons with his dual nature and blades. Would she jump in to match his energy, challenging him to a duel, or try to get him to follow her lead in a choreographed move? Now picture their personalities clashing or syncing. Mira's all about captivating a crowd, using her charisma to rally others, while Inosuke's raw, almost primal energy makes him a lone wolf who learns to value his comrades. Could Mira see Inosuke as a kindred spirit, someone whose passion mirrors her own, or would she find his lack of restraint frustrating? Think about a scenario where Mira tries to teach Inosuke a K-pop dance routine to channel his wildness. Would he embrace it as a new kind of challenge, or would he just headbutt the nearest wall in confusion? Great, let's explore the connection between Zoe from Hunter X and a potential character from Demon Slayer. Zoe is the smart technical strategist, always one step ahead, controlling situations with her sharp mind, and even if she comes off as cool or detached. In Demon Slayer, there's a character who also relies on wit and intuition to outsmart foes, like the guy with lightning-fast speed and incredible hearing, sensing danger and deception. What do you think Zoe would notice first about Zenitsu? His hidden strength despite his cowardly demeanor, or would his whining get on her nerves? Imagine Zoe watching Zenitsu tear through demons with his thunder breathing while unconscious. Would she admire his precision or try to devise a plan to make him fight consciously? Now consider another angle. Zoe, as a strategist, loves control but thrives in adapting to chaos. Zenitsu seems weak until he switches on in battle, relying on instincts. Doesn't it feel like Zoe might see untapped potential in him that he doesn't recognize himself? Picture Zoe deciding to train Zenitsu to use his hearing to analyze demons the way she analyzes Hunter X's opponents. How would Zenitsu react to her strict approach? Would he comply or panic? What if they teamed up against demons? Zoe's tactical genius paired with Zenitsu's lightning speed could be formidable. Do you think Zoe could channel his chaotic energy to make them a cohesive unit? Or would his impulsiveness drive her up the wall? Imagine Zoe giving Zenitsu a code word before a fight to switch him on. What word would she pick, and how would it work? Your turn. Who from Demon Slayer do you think Zoe would respect or even grow fond of? Zenitsu with his hidden strength, or maybe someone else like the cool-headed Giyu or the observant Shinobu? What about their character or fighting style would catch Zoe's attention? Share your thoughts, and I'll ask more questions to dive even deeper.